Welcome back to the CryptoBot channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and let's get straight into the video. This right here is the 12-hour Ethereum chart, and right now, at the time of recording this video, the price of Ethereum is retesting this 50% level, coming in at around 2,780 approximately. So for the time being, this 50% level is acting as some shorter-term support, but if we see a break below that level, then we have Ethereum's most important support at around 2,600 due to this golden pocket, and multiple other factors I'll mention in just a moment. And as for potential point of resistance, in case we do see a bit of a bounce here from this level of support, I'll be looking towards this previous 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is sitting at around 2,950, give or take. And anything above 3,000, I'll be looking towards around 3,170. And while we're on the 12-hour Ethereum chart, technically we are still forming this bullish divergence because we're seeing lower lows in the price action, but higher lows in the 12-hour Ethereum RSI. But at the time of recording this video, the 12-hour Ethereum RSI is testing this important ascending line of support in the RSI, which is currently coming into play at around 38 approximately. And so basically, if the RSI breaks below this line of support, that would mean this bullish divergence is starting to fade away, which would actually be our first false bullish divergence that we've seen in a very long time, because usually these bullish divergences are very accurate at determining a loss in bearish momentum within a bearish trend. And the same could be said about the 12-hour Ethereum MACD, which if you're looking in the histogram right now is extremely flat. It's showing a lack in momentum to either direction. And if you're wondering why we haven't really seen a lack in momentum in the price action, at least just yet, even though these two important indicators on the 12-hour time frame are showing that we should have a lack in momentum, that is because of what's happening on the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, which I'll be talking about in just a moment. But first, giving you a quick update on the VPVR indicator on the 12-hour time frame, which is still suggesting a lot of support coming into play at around 2,600, which is coming in confluence with that golden pocket that I just mentioned earlier. And as for resistance in this indicator, we do have this range of volume coming into play at around 3,000. And speaking about the VPVR indicator, what is very interesting is if you zoom out to the 3-day Ethereum chart, we have a massive cluster of volume starting at around 2.7k, and that is going all the way down towards around 2.4k, which is where it starts dropping off again. So basically, according to the VPVR indicator on the 3-day time frame, we should have a massive amount of support in between 2.7k and 2.4k, but more specifically, our most important level of support is at around 2.6k, which is pretty much in the middle of this range of support that I just mentioned. And if you're looking at the 3-day Ethereum price oscillators, first of all, the 3-day Ethereum MACD has just seen a bearish cross, which is obviously not a good sign to see for Ethereum holders when you're talking about the larger time frame. But at least as of right now, honestly, the 3-day Ethereum RSI is not looking too bad because we're still forming higher lows and higher highs, technically speaking. So even though we've seen a decent pullback over the past 1 month, technically we are still within this larger uptrend in the 3-day Ethereum RSI, at least until we start forming some lower lows and lower highs. And we saw a similar thing in the second half of last year. As you can see, the 3-day Ethereum RSI was in an uptrend, even though we experienced a significant pullback during the middle of that uptrend, which was during that September correction that lasted for around 1 month worth of red price action. And after seeing about 1 month worth of red price action, we saw a bearish cross in the 3-day Ethereum MACD, similar to right now. So for the price of Ethereum to play out any sort of bullish scenario like what we saw in October last year after that September correction, basically we just need Ethereum to hold above around 2,600, which is very interesting because that is exactly where we bottomed out during that September correction. But anyway, taking a quick look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, zoomed in a little bit into the daily time frame, and technically speaking, according to the RSI and the MACD, we are still looking more bearish than bullish for Ethereum versus Bitcoin, which basically just means Ethereum at the moment is underperforming against Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is just going sideways or even going slightly to the downside, then the price of Ethereum against the US dollar will be doing a little bit worse than what Bitcoin is doing against the US dollar, because once again, Ethereum is pulling back against Bitcoin. And obviously this is nothing new for the subscribers out there because I've been talking about this almost every single day over the past 3 weeks or so. And we can also back this up by looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart on the daily time frame, which is still experiencing a move to the upside, which is exactly what the daily RSI and the daily MACD have been telling us for a few weeks now. And for any of the beginners out there, when the Bitcoin dominance is moving to the upside, that just means Bitcoin is outperforming the majority of the altcoins out there. So essentially, when the Bitcoin dominance is dropping, that is an altcoin season because the altcoins on average are doing better than Bitcoin. But when the Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside, that is more of a Bitcoin season. And so the situation right now is the fact that the majority of altcoin holders out there are doing a lot worse than just Bitcoin holders. But even if the price of your altcoins are going down, there's still ways to make money in crypto when prices are going down. And if you want to know exactly how to do that, then these two videos videos popping up right here on your screen are definitely for you to watch. And if you made it this far in the video, you might as well leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.